we go again. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel where I post self-improvement content and feel-good vlogs. Today, this is another feel-good talk. And today, I will be talking about the ways in which you can raise your vibration. Now, if you're new to this concept and don't know what that is, I will give you a basic explanation. So, when you want to manifest things into your life, the principle in life is to attract good things, to attract what you want, you have to feel good. You have to feel good about yourself, you have to feel secure, you have to feel good about others and feel good about the world. So, everything in life is energy. This is something that I mention in pretty much most of my videos. Everything is energy. I'm energy, you are energy. The room is energy, the trees is energy. Everything in life is energy. And our thoughts and our emotions hold energy to them. And we vibrate the energy of our thoughts and emotions. And around us is an electromagnetic field. It's like a donut, a sphere around us that radiates, emits this energy. And the thing is, when you are feeling really bad in life, when you are in lack, when you are feeling ungrateful, when you are feeling anxious, when you're feeling sad, angry, resentment, jealousy, envy, grief, anything bad is basically a negative emotion. That negative emotion vibrates at a very low frequency. This is the law of vibration. And when you want to manifest things into your life, you want to be at a very high vibration. Why is that? Well, the whole universe, life itself, is a huge paradox. What you want doesn't come because you are doing the opposite of what you're supposed to do. Why do results not come? The results don't come because something is wrong, right? You're doing something wrong. And guess what? It's really that simple. You are doing something wrong and something needs to change. And I am here to help you. So this is the core principle. This is the basics. Now, the paradox, I wanted to actually explain this in a little bit more detail for some of you who don't know. The paradox is that in order to attract money, for example, right? What do most people want in life? They want money. Okay, first of all, they want money, okay? Well, that's one of the things. In order to attract money, let's say, why do you want the money, right? Why do you want the money? When you have the money, you feel secure. You feel secure, maybe happy, confident, okay? Abundant. And in order to attract that into your life, you have to feel this emotion already. Because your energy, the frequency that you're vibrating at, has to match the frequency of the thing that you want. So if you want money, you have to match the frequency of money. If you want to be happy, you have to feel happy now within yourself. You have to feel grateful, you have to feel love. Now. Not tomorrow, not the day after, now. If you want to attract a career, think about the emotion that you would receive from having that career, right? Whatever that emotion is, you have to feel it now in order for it to come. It's reversed. That's the paradox of life. We now know that in order to attract what you want in life, we all want something. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's, I don't know, a family, whether it's a house, whether it's money, whatever it is, whether it's happiness. Obviously, not all of us. Some of us are already content. But for those of you who are struggling guys, I'm sorry. For those of you who are struggling in a state of lack, I'm here to guide you. Now that we know that in order to attract what you want, you have to vibrate at a high frequency. You already have to be happy. You already have to be complete, secure, whole, grateful, in a state of love. When you are in a low vibration, how the hell do you raise your energy? How the hell do you start feeling better? How? Right? And this question occurred to me this morning because I was struggling with something myself, and guys, this is just unbelievable. How do I raise my vibration? How do I feel better when I feel bad? I feel bad. External circumstances are making me feel bad about myself. My beliefs are horrible. My self-confidence is low. My self-esteem is low. What can I do? I will give you simple answers, but I think first of all, to start with, sorry guys, okay, my light decided to run out of battery, and so I had to get another lamp. But anyway, as I was saying, I can go into the basic stuff that can raise your vibration, but first of all, what I want you to do is try to meditate or do some sort of breath work, because what needs to happen is you need to regulate your nervous system, and you have to mute the negative self-doubts, anxiety, and low self-belief, the beliefs that you have within you that bring your vibration down. Because why is this important? Why are beliefs important? Well, because thoughts is what creates our emotions. Thoughts is what creates our emotional state. So what does that tell you? We have to work on what is going on up here. And so the first thing that I really recommend for you to do is to start meditating. And I can link down some wonderful meditations down below if you want. But meditation really helps to quieten down those negative thoughts that play over and over and over and over in your head. And what it is, if you're new to that, is it's just breath work. You just breathe in and you breathe out. Like, it's just as simple as that, but it works like a charm and it expands your consciousness. And so in turn, this raises your vibration because you are using meditation as a bridge to kind of seal the gap between going from negative thoughts, negative beliefs to positive ones. So how meditation works is it quietens down those negative voices in your head, and all of a sudden you end up thinking more clearly. You know, those thoughts start to lessen and you are actually able to live in the present moment and not live in constant lack and anxiety and this and that and the other, because this is influenced mainly by our past. And if we're worried about something in the future, but it tends to always be our past that influences our self-confidence and thoughts about ourselves. Sadly enough, mainly our upbringing and school days. But this is the number one thing that I would do, okay? Meditate a couple of times a week, if not every day. Choose meditation that you like. There are different types, so go with something that suits you. And yeah, it just helps kind of go from A to B, if you know what I mean. It helps you go from negative thinking to positive thinking, because it's normally harder to jump from A to B instantly just like that. You know, you need to kind of quieten down those voices first, and then you can start to raise your vibration and think positively. Okay, next thing is music. Music is great. I tend to listen to music when I'm visualizing, before I go to sleep, for example, when I'm working out, because music always can raise our vibration. If you're listening to like very upbeat, happy music, inspirational music, motivational music, but music that you like, that can really quickly raise your vibration. So I highly recommend listening to music that you like, whether you're at work, if you have the ability to, or whether you're at home cooking breakfast in the morning. You know, just make your life a little bit more fun to raise your vibration. Third thing is exercising. And this is very good actually to get rid of the negative emotions that you've got blocked in your body. So this is a great way to start off with raising your vibration. So you literally just get rid of the anger, get rid of the stress and anxiety through movement. Hardcore movement, whether that's boxing or just going to the gym, lifting weights, running, cycling, whatever it is. Pick something that you enjoy and do it, because that's going to raise your vibration very quickly. You will start feeling better about yourself. Maybe you'll feel a bit lighter, a bit more free, and maybe a bit more positive up here. And so that's strongly recommend. That's something I strongly recommend. Another thing is eating the correct foods, having a healthy, balanced diet. So go for the greens, go for the spinach, go for the vegetables, go for the fruits, fresh stuff, smoothies, you know, the apple from the tree kind of stuff, not processed foods because they hold a low vibration to them. It's going to make you feel worse. We all know that crap food, processed food makes you feel worse. So that might help you actually get into healthier eating, healthier diet, because you know that, okay, this actually affects my vibrational state, my happiness. So I will choose the salad instead of the chips, let's say. And that does wonders. That's why we feel better when we eat healthier food, because our vibration raises. Another thing is gratitude. Gratitude, guys. It's the ultimate. It's up there, okay, on the vibrational, on the frequency chart. And just think about things that make you super grateful and thankful. Like, it could be anything. It could be as small as having that cup of coffee in the morning. It just hits you. It hits you, right? It's so good. That first sip after brushing your teeth is like the best thing ever. For me personally, right? I'm so grateful for that cup of coffee. It can be such small things that make you happy, okay? And you can write them down if you want to. You don't have to write them down, but you can. I normally nowadays just like to think about what I'm grateful for instead of writing them down. But just feel the energy and just take that time to really love, you know, just feel the love for that cup of coffee that you have each morning, or feel the love for your partner, right? That makes you happy, that makes you laugh. Just feel the good emotions, feel the gratitude for your pets that you have, that you love, right? Just really feel that and try to absorb this emotion. Guys, this emotion gets me tearing up every single time I do it. And I think it's just amazing because you feel this love. You feel the gratitude, and guess what? Gratitude amplifies. And I've had this happen to me in my life so many times where I've been really, really grateful for something and it doubles. That thing in my life doubles. So if I'm grateful for, let's say, flowers, right? Let's say I'm really, really, really grateful for flowers that I have in my garden, right? Really, really grateful for them. It's very possible that you'll start manifesting flowers into your life all of a sudden. Maybe someone you know will gift you some flowers randomly as an act of kindness, or maybe on your birthday you get some lovely bouquets of flowers. Like, you actually end up gravitating these things to you when you're grateful for them. So always take time, even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes a day, just to be grateful. And I love to actually do gratitude meditation. I think that's one of the most powerful meditations that there probably is online. But it just gets you tearing up. It gets you to appreciate what you have in your life now, and it actually allows you to let go of the things that you want in your life. You don't tend to cling on to things that you really desire because you're actually happy with where you are now and with what you've got. So this is a great way. It's a very powerful way to raise your vibration. Another thing is spending time outdoors, being in the nature, eliminating use of social media. I know it's really, really hard to do nowadays, but take at least, 10 minutes of your day Go outside, go for a walk, spend time grounding, walking barefoot on the grass, going out into the garden. It doesn't matter what it is. Just go outside, and that normally raises your vibration because nature, it tends to bring balance into our lives. Spending time in the sunlight, getting some sun, it's very important, and we really tend to forget these things. Like, you have to actually be outside in order to raise your vibration. And social media detox is very, very hardcore. I've never actually done it, but it could do wonders. Maybe you should try it out. If not, try just spending some more time outside. And the last thing that I'm going to touch on in this video to raise your vibration is, okay, there are 2 points. First of all, do what you love. Spend more time doing what makes you happy. Like, if you have a hobby, do it. If there is someone that you love to spend time with that makes you happy, that brings you positive emotions, I strongly advise you to spend more time with them, because who you surround yourself with is very important. And as I mentioned in one of my videos, when you meet people, you always end up transferring energies. There is this energy transfer that happens, that occurs when you meet another person. And I will pop a picture of it up here. So that's why you have to be very careful, but you know who makes you feel good when you hang around them, right? So spend more time with the people that make you feel good. Do what makes you feel good. If you love watching movies, watch your favorite movie. If you, I don't know, like dancing, go dancing. If you love reading books about self-improvement or inspiring books, go do that. If you love reading fiction, go do that. If you love running, go do that. If you love spending time with your cats and dogs, go do that. If you like archery, if you like golf, I don't know, it could be literally anything, but if it makes you feel good, do more of it. Okay? And the last thing. We get up, we obviously there are many challenges in our lives, and there are external consequences that make us feel bad. And, you know, let's say you're in a job, you hate your manager. You're in a relationship with a partner that is toxic. There is someone in your family causing problems. You know, there are constantly problems around us, right? How do you make yourself feel good when all of this is going on? Like, surely just some music is not going to help, right? My advice is this. Like, there are some circumstances that obviously will bring your vibration down, and you have to do your best to bring your vibration back up. But if you're in one of these situations, I just strongly advise you to change your circumstance. Just change your circumstance. You have the ability to change your life. You have the right to leave that partner or stop interacting with someone that makes you feel shit about yourself, or someone that is bullying you, or someone that is hating on you, or someone that is toxic, constantly talking down on you. You have the right to walk away. You have the right to say, you know what? I love myself and I have to protect my peace. And you just have to walk away. You have to detach from these situations. Do you hate your job? Oh my God, quit. Change your job. Change your job, just quit, please. Please do something for yourself. Start becoming more selfish sometimes, you know what I mean? Do you hate yourself that much that you make yourself work in a job that you hate? Why? Why? There is more potential inside of you and you know it. You know it. So why are you keeping yourself stuck in this low vibrational state? Why? You need to love yourself. You need to love yourself more. you need to start changing things around. And you have the absolute ability to do that. So I highly recommend you changing the circumstance, changing the direction at which your life is heading if you're really, really feeling bad, okay? If there is someone that's making you feel bad, or you're with a toxic person, or whatever it may be, just leave. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of there. Change your job, change your environment. If you need to move out the city, move out the city. Okay? Do what is necessary to make yourself feel good, to get rid of that negative environment, to get away from there and say, bye. And sometimes you just need to do that in order to actually end up starting to feel better again. And you know, there are extreme circumstances that maybe I just don't have the knowledge to guide you through, but this was kind of more like a basic video in terms of what you can do to make yourself feel better and start attracting things into your life. This is the core principle. You have to feel good. You have to vibe. You have to radiate. You need to glow. You need to, wow, okay? It's hard. It's hard for me as well. And the only reason why I'm filming this video is because I had this thought in my head this morning, and I thought, freaking hell, I'm holding on to my dreams so much. Like, I have to just let go. I have to raise my vibration, because clearly what I want in my life is not coming to me because my vibration is low, right? This is a principle, and this is what I teach in my videos. That's why I have to follow what I preach, right? I have to follow my own advice, right? I thought, okay, I need to change my vibrational state. I need to change how I'm feeling. And I actually started asking myself, but okay, I can do this, this, and this, but where do I begin? Because sometimes, you know, when you do a little workout, okay, you feel good in the moment, but then you go back to feeling bad. And I think that's where meditation is key. Meditation is key for you to do that transition into feeling good. I hope this video helped you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.